I get an uneasy feeling up here in the dark. I feel like there's someone like watching me from over there. Alright guys, so we are walking through the museum right now. Jarek and Frank and I are going to be heading up to the 3rd floor. We're just going to do a quick zip through here. And we're going to show you more of this place as we're investigating. As we come down and investigate this 2nd floor in the basement. But we're just doing a quick walkthrough right here for you guys. So that way you guys can see, you know, during the daytime kind of what it looks like. But this is absolutely beautiful. Look at this dining room. This dining room is magnificent. Of course, you got a whole bunch of pianos and organs and stuff like that. Let me turn on a light too, because it's place setting, formal dining room. Original picture of what it looks like, so pretty much exactly as it was back in the 1890s. So through here, guys, I mean, this place just keeps going. You just keep walking. It's room after room after room. Look at all that woodwork. Another fireplace. And that's Chester. Chester's the original builder, owner of the house. This is the first family that lived here, Chester Wickwire. They pretty much made a whole bunch of like farming equipment and stuff like that. I mean, just look at their stained glass and look at the ceilings. Like I said, guys, I'm just doing a quick walkthrough. You could literally shoot a whole hour video of just walking through and showing all the. That's the front entrance right there. Look at the chandelier. I don't even know. I think they said what, 33 rooms, Jarek?
31.
31 rooms. Another fireplace. I don't even know how many fireplaces, how many bathrooms. I mean, we'll put all that stuff in the description once we get a chance here. Now, Chester died in this house, and there's also claims of seeing a woman in white. So, ghost hunters were here back in 2014, I believe. Alright, so yeah guys, there's a basement, there's 3 floors, there's servant quarter, back hallways and stairways. It's just creepy how much stuff is in here.
I believe a child died here too.
Yeah, a child died here too. Another fireplace.
From some feeder.
Oh yeah. Guys, this reminds, if anyone's a Conjuring movie, Conjuring universe fan, tell me where this is from. One of the best scenes in Annabelle creation involved like a staircase like this. You guys, just more chandeliers. Just look at the craftsmanship. Hey guys, we're going up, so let's do it. So there's 11 of us here today. We're with Beyond the Grave Investigations, and we're with Brother Frank TV. But this place is so big, I don't even know if we're going to be running into anybody. So yeah, I'm going to run through the 2nd floor real quick, guys. Like I said, as we're investigating, this is going to be a place where we're going to have to come back because it's so big. Oh, this room gave me creepy vibes because children's bedroom. You have all these antique toys. They're authentic too, so. And like Jarek said, there is a child that died here, so who knows? This closet. And guys, this is a museum too, so this isn't just like staged props. I mean, this stuff is authentic from the era. See, I forget where, so we came up the stairs right there, so we'll show you some of those back rooms. But while we're over here, this is the servants' quarters. Like our guide said, they constructed this on purpose where you'd have to step down, so that way you'd, in essence, know your place that you're a servant. So, and the core servant quarters always have back stairways leading to the kitchen and stuff like that, so that way they don't go through the main house. I mean, just some of the stuff in here. I mean, is it haunted because of Chester? Is it haunted from Lady in White? Is it haunted from any of these artifacts? I mean, that's what we're going to try to find out. So, this place is, like Jarek said, it almost feels like the Winchester Museum just because it just keeps going. There's a bathroom in there, so I'm not going to bother going through there. We're going to be heading up that way. We didn't walk through here, did we? So yeah, I mean guys, it's still obviously, you see outside, it's daytime, so it's about 6:30. But once it gets dark, I think this place is going to have a totally different feel. We're going to go lights out. This is the morning room. Creepy bust here. I mean, this is a more modern bathroom. This was an addition later on. Now this is the master bedroom, but like the guide said, she thinks this is more like Chester's bedroom, because back in that time period, the man would have his own room and the wife would have her own room. So. What's that? Oh, that's the. Oh, so this is what Jarek was talking about. So.
Scarlet fever.
If you guys can see that. Raymond Wickwire died at age 5 of scarlet fever, and Ardell had this painting made of him after death. How do we mourn our loved ones today? Yeah, so this could be the child spirit that people report hearing and experiencing here. It's a master bedroom. So this is the last section. So this is J.R. Wickwire, was a nephew of Chester, the original owner. So a lot of these paintings you see, it's from J.R. Here we have another library room. Another fireplace. I think we're at up to 4. Bathroom. Alright guys, we're gonna head up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, that's the children's room right through there. Take you up to the 3rd floor. Guys, we haven't even shown you the basement yet. We're just doing a real quick zip through here because this place is so big. Now this is the floor that ghost hunters had the most activity on. Now this would have been the caretaker's living quarters or apartment or whatever you call it. More paintings from Jer. I have a feeling at nighttime when it goes dark, some of these dress figures might scare a few people. Creepy shoes. Tiny door. Guys, how do you like this? Instantaneous cure, cocaine toothache drops. Yeah, that'll cure you alright. So I'm not quite sure where. Oh, look, the original blueprints. 1890 house. That is crazy. More paintings. I wonder if paintings would actually amplify haunting, just because the artist, you know, they put a lot of energy and emotion into those paintings, so maybe some residual energy from those might be the reason why this is haunted. Now, the guide that walked us through let us know that she personally has not had any experiences here, but she's had a lot of people report to her that they have personally, so we're gonna find out. Okay, so this is pretty much the floor we're gonna start investigating first. We do hear cars from outside, but as far as any other voices, I don't really hear much. So guys, when Ghost Hunter show came here, Ghost Hunters, they heard like these pool sticks rattling, if I'm not mistaken. So this would be probably where Chester would hang out, I'm imagining. If he was the owner of the house, this might be his, like, you know, relaxing spot. And let me just show you this little room up here. Oh, don't forget the cards. Tic-tac-toe. Maybe some poker. Walking beans, never heard of that, but it looks old. I love these original pictures because it shows you, like, pretty much it looks just like it does now. And you can see where some of the money from these investigations go into repairs for this place. The place is huge. It probably cost a lot to maintain it. Well, this is in one of the towers that you see from outside. Alright, we're gonna head up to the third, or not the third floor, we are on the third floor. We're gonna head up to the attic. extremely hot up here, so. And this room, guys, is pretty creepy. You can actually go in here. You might run a spirit box in here. This is just like attic storage, but show it to you guys in here. I might sit in here and see what we can come up with. There's old suitcases and stuff. I wonder if some of the stuff is like original. Sure it is. All right. So there's not much up here, but don't know if there's gonna be any activity up here or not, but we're gonna do some sessions up here and find out. Probably about 90 degrees up here. It's very creaky too. Guys, there's also a carriage house out here that has some carriages in it. And this place is just huge. Alrighty, so we're gonna get set up and start our investigation. Alright guys, so Jarek and myself are up in the 3rd floor. I'm actually going to do an EVP session right by the billiard cue stick holder. So you guys can see I just started a new recording there. I'm just focusing on this area because this is where some activity occurred on Ghost Hunters. So if there's anyone in here that would like to communicate with us, you can make a noise or speak right into that orange light over there. Chester, are you still up here? As you guys can see, it's empty room, just Jarek, and I'm behind the camera. If you have a message for anybody, now's your time to say it. That's why we're here, to try to communicate with you, document that you're here. Did you just hear that? I thought I heard like a raspy, like. If you have a message for anybody, now's your time to say it. That's why we're here, to try to communicate with you, document that you're here. Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? I thought I heard like a raspy, like. That wasn't you. You know, I'll review the recorder, see if that picked it up, but it was some. I just want to document it in case it's on there. And it wasn't a car passing, because that's noticeably, like, you know, you can hear what a car passing sounds like. If Chester, if it's not Chester up here, there's a lady that's seen in white. Can you tell me what your name is if you're hearing my voice right now? We're gonna have a tool that we're gonna use where it's gonna make a loud static noise. And if you speak, we can hear you in between that static noise. It's called a spirit box if you're not familiar with it. Are you okay if we try using that? Okay, so we're gonna review this device. It picks up sounds that our naked ear can't hear. That's why we're asking questions and giving you time to respond. If any of this is repetitive from other investigators, I apologize. I just want to not assume that you know what we're trying to do. Okay, so my body cam is on. We just finished the first EVP session on the 3rd floor in the billiard room. I just wanted to have the body cam rolling as I reviewed the recorder. So I'm going to replay this real quick. The woman says, "Get out of here."
Oh yeah. Right there.
253.
Yep.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
P. We're going to review this device. It picks up sounds that our naked ear can't hear. That's why we're asking questions and giving you time to respond. Time to respond. Any of this is repetitive. Listen. Time to respond.
Yeah, I hear them.
So listen. It says 3 words. Don't want to.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same woman that said, "Get out of here."
I said that pretty much exactly on D too.
Don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the 3rd floor while it's empty. Then we'll probably end up working our way down. You wanna go all the way up or in this little closet area?
You can go in there.
Go in here?
Sure.
No, watch your step. You filming that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if anyone's in here, we have some tools that you can use. So adjust your light here. We have some tools. Let us know that you're here if you can touch that. One way to communicate with us. I have some balls here if you want to play with them. Oops. You have to actually touch them to get them to light up. if you can do that, we can use these tools to communicate. If you want 1 beep for yes, 2 beeps for no, that's going off. I don't know if that was from my movement, but that one's tough. That one's a hard one to... You getting that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to stand perfectly still. You're sitting right now, so you're still. Okay, can you touch that ball one more time? That's pretty cool. Okay, can you touch the one next to it to let us know that it's you? Okay, touch your favorite ball. Guys, I'm just showing for the camera. Are you right on that ball?
Yeah.
So look. Why is that one going off? Holy shit. I was touching both of them. That's crazy. Because I was showing for the camera like as I was knocking. Okay, so...
That one might be from your knocking.
Yeah, but it's not even near that board. Okay, so that one was from that, but I was trying to show you. See, now I can't even tell because they're all going crazy.
Except that middle one.
Can you touch this middle one? I'm not even going to knock. I'm not going to do anything to vibrate anything. I was just trying to show how this one, how tough it was to get this one to go off. It's like, I'm just showing that this one, like, you really have to touch for that one to go off.
Yeah.
Here's another tool. If you want to go near that to make it light up. It's starting to fade a little bit. What time stamp is that on? 5.5 minutes. Yeah, those balls were going crazy. Can you do that? Okay. We're just trying to prove that it was intelligence that made that ball light up. Can you light up either one of those balls one more time for us? On command. Thank you. Now, can you touch the antenna on that pod? It's called a REM pod. It makes it light up. Can you do that for us? Alright guys, we're moving on. This is file number 5. Just walking through. If you guys watch this video, or if you've watched our videos, you know I'm always recording. Always trying to get as much audio as possible. Because you never know. That could be when spirits try to communicate with you. So, you know, I'm just going to head up to the 3rd floor real quick while my recorder's rolling. See if we maybe capture anything on the audio. And then me and Jared are going to head down to the basement. It is warm up here.
Still?
Yep. So I think this is also in Ghost Hunters where they had a weird voice. Like a person like scuffed or said something. They heard something unexplainable up here. So Chester, if you're still here in the house that you built, now's the time to try to communicate with us so that way we can hear you. We can tell your message. We're here to document, you know, the proof of afterlife and the fact that you're still here in your beautiful home. So Chester, if you're still here in the house that you built, now's the time to try to communicate with us so that way we can hear you. We can tell your message. We're here to document, you know, the proof of afterlife and the fact that you're still here in your beautiful home. Is there anybody in here that wants to talk to us? What's that about? Are you trying to?
Hi.
Did it say hello?
Yeah.
That was the guy that said hello.
I said hello.
Are you trying to? Hello? Is that Chester that just came through? I was just about to say, let's move on. Was it like, hello? Is that about 3 minutes? We'll document that.
That was loud.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, is that's why I like that noise gate, because that noise gate, it's not like unbearable to the ears, but you can still hear it cycling. But when a voice does come through, the reverb kicks it up. Okay. Are you mad that we're here? That sounded like that was some angry energy. Is this Chester Wickwire? If it is, can you come over to this table? I feel like you're saving up energy to try to do something or talk. Can you tap on a door or close a door? We heard that a lot of people say that they've had experiences up here. Are there any... What?
I'm cool with this.
Not right now. Are you? Did I just say get out? File number 8. We are in Chester's room, or the master bedroom. So I have a device in my hand, Chester, if you can hear my voice, that can hear you. I'm sorry if we are sounding repetitive, but I just don't want to assume that you know what we're doing. I want to explain myself. Waiting for that crotch rocket to go. So I'm going to put it right up here, Chester. I'm sorry about the passing of your son. My son is actually with me right now, so I know that that pain is unimaginable. Are you still here because your son is still here? I don't blame you if that's the reason. If he's still here, I would be with him too. Can you give us a sign that you're still here?
Footsteps.
You thought you heard footsteps?
Yeah, but it was just them going.
Oh, just I'm walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we try to debunk anything on the spot. You guys, those of you who have watched our previous videos, you know that we, 100% try to authenticate everything and don't fake anything, so. But so far, guys, this place is legit. It's not even dark out yet. I mean, it's starting to get dark, where I'm going to go dark soon and probably start using night vision, but broad daylight, we're getting, I heard like a disembodied whisper. We captured EVPs during live reviews. We're getting spirit box responses, intelligent spirit box responses. Jarek's feeling sensations of cold chills and someone staring at him. So far, the 1890 museum has not disappointed. All right, new file for the body cam. We just ended the, well, I thought it just ended, but. Okay, so I like it actually when I do this because you guys can see I'm ending it, playing it right back. So, and we're gonna meet up with Dawn and Jason after this. That was me putting that in my vest.
So I have a device in my hand, Chester. You can hear my voice. I can hear you. Sorry if we are sounding repetitive. Captured EVPs through our live reviews. We captured EVPs through our live reviews. We're getting spirit box responses.
Did you hear that? Does that say Derek?
It's really fast.
Do you hear it though?
It's like we captured live EVPs
And then it says it, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It says Derek. I get an uneasy feeling up here in the dark. I feel like there's someone like watching me from over there.